SnarkyTurtles here, and today we're gonna be playing some Clash of Clans. Now, guys, I'm not gonna make this video too long, actually, because I made a video just a few minutes ago, and I went to go watch it just to see how well it was, if the audio was okay, and there was no audio. You could hear the system sounds, but couldn't hear me talking. So sadly, I had to delete it. But anyway, but I did raise someone in there, so wrong button, we're going to click this one. So here's the attack replay, and I'll go over what's going on in case you don't really get it. So, alright, so first things first, guys. So, of course, you know, you had to assess the base. What this guy really did wrong, though, just turn my flipping headset down to the side. So what this guy really did wrong here was that he put his mortar out in the open. You should never do this. And it also looked like he was in the middle of upgrading his town hall. He had his 2 cans out in the open. And he was protecting his gold storage and his gold mines, which is really stupid. He should have put the defenses inside along with these 2 storages, his 2 elixir storages, put the pumps and everything else on the outside. What he did poorly is he put all the defenses and pumps and pretty much everything else on the outside, but enclosed his town hall. That was the worst mistake he made. So obviously my troops were able to plow right through this mortar, took out this defense tower, I believe, and then we just deployed everything else up here. So guys, we wiped out all that. Then you know, I lost 9 trophies, but I got a lot of elixir, which was really the whole point. I'm not really too concerned about trophies right now. What I am concerned about is actually getting enough resources and paying for my army and upgrades and stuff. So I'm trying to be looking for some more gold, and now that this is full, let me check that I have an equal number of troops. Yes, indeed. And I'm at Town Hall 3 right now, in case you're wondering. Just click, there we go, Town Hall level 3. And I'm going to be upgrading my army camps just so that we can do that. And guys, I found a gem box, but sadly you didn't get to see me destroy it, which I don't know if you're sad about that, but anyway. Now guys, a funny thing I always see, guys, when I'm raiding is players' bases who have gem boxes just laying there. If you don't know what a gem box is, it's pretty much just like a little box of gems and has a little rainbow going over it. And it is like debris, such as like this stone or this trunk, and you can remove it and it'll give you a guaranteed every single time 25 gems. However, they only come every couple weeks or so, so you're not gonna be seeing a lot of them. But just to put that out there. So let's go tag someone else, considering that. And now we gotta look for someone with a lot of gold because I need more gold. This guy, not a lot of elixir gold. Needs to add some walls. Oh my gosh, if I can speak. Alright, so this one might be okay. It's got 4,000 gold, and it's got elixir storage right out in the open. Easy 8,000 elixir right there. Problem is that mortar, however, and this guy did a good job. He put all the non-essential stuff around the edge so the mortar and cannons could attack them easier. However, with this attack, it shouldn't be a problem. So hopefully the mortar, the mortar went for the bait, so we're gonna send these guys in, and along with our friendly neighborhood goblins. And let's take out this stuff. Get them, goblins, go. Go, goblins, go. And now this is the beauty of it. They can just wreck the entire, look at all this stuff. Just look how beautiful this is. It's so beautiful. Only downside is they're not very powerful. However, they can get through most of the elixir and stuff pretty quickly. And we got a 41% on it, not incredibly bad. However, I would love to have gotten to that gold source. We're missing 3,000, 4,000 elixir gold. However, we did make a little bit of the elixir back. And I do know I'm hitting my microphone. Oh my gosh, I apologize, guys. Anyway. Okay, so hopefully that microphone sound didn't like murder your head. Rest in peace, headphone users, I suppose. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I think that'll do it for the video. I just wanted to really just talk to you guys about that. And guys, some tips. I know I've gone over this quite a lot, but I don't know what else to talk about for just a little bit, because I'm gonna at least have this video maybe 5 minutes at least. Yes, Team Fortress 2. So guys, if you don't know, I am an avid Team Fortress 2 player. I play it a lot. It's really enjoyable. I mainly trade on it though. I don't go on pubs too often and actually do competitive playing, but I do occasionally. But usually I do a lot of trading. and stuff of that nature. But what, guys, kind of disappointed me was this new end of the line update. However, guys, I'm not really too disappointed with it, and I'll tell you guys why. And I have a theory about why Valve didn't add any new weapons. They added a reskin, I know of that. They didn't add any new game-changing weapons, I suppose. Now, guys, I know the end of the line update was a pretty big disappointment for most people. It was so hyped up. People were wondering what's going to be the greatest, what new weapons, what blah, 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 and stuff like that. However, guys, I want to tell you that I don't really mind it too much. I mean, we got a bunch of new cosmetics. They were kind of a reskin, though. Most of them, please don't rage in the comments and no, they weren't. The names were kind of similar, and they're mostly the same type of hats we've already had. But I mean, I didn't really mind it too much, and we got a new taunt for the pyro, which was pretty cool to actually see that new taunt. It's pretty funny, actually. It's just like in a little swimming pool. But anyway, so I just wanted to talk about that, and I guess it's not too bad considering we got some new hats and stuff. The sad part, though, is we didn't get any new weapons, and I was kind of hoping for that. But there is an update I am even more wanting, and that is the Spy vs. NG update. If you've never heard of this and you're like, what? What? I'm confuzzled. I will enlighten you. So apparently, guys, it was said that there is going to be a Spy vs. NG update coming. I'm not sure if this has been confirmed by Valve or not. I mean, I heard there was I saw a video about it and people someone talking about it and such. However, guys, I'm not sure if it has been confirmed by Valve yet or not. It may have been. So if it has been, leave it down in the comments below. But anyway, guys, so that's the update I really want, because I am an avid Spy player, and I've heard rumors that the Spy may be getting a throwable knife and the ability to disguise as enemy buildings. So like the ability to disguise as a dispenser. Now, like I said, I'm not sure this is true or not, but if it is, I am going to love it. Because, guys, to me, it feels like the Spy is a little bit underpowered for what he does, unless you're a really good Spy player, and there are some good Spy players. But if you're like an average kind of mediocre Spy player, and you've never played Spy, it's pretty hard to actually do it. And the reason why is because you're behind enemy lines, and you're trying to get there without getting killed along the way. So the whole point of the Spy is to get behind enemy lines, and then go from the back all the way to the front, killing people as you go. That's the whole premise of the Spy, because the Spy's main weapon is his knife, which on a backstab will instantly kill any class. Doesn't matter if they're overhealed or not, unless they're ubered. But any other class, it's instant kill on everything. Now you're going like, well, that sounds too easy. It does sound easy, especially considering the Spy has an invisibility watch, so he can turn completely invisible. No way have anybody ever seen you. Problem though, if you bump into someone, you're like, they can see you, and then they'll probably blow you up, kill you, burn you, pyros. So many bad memories. But anyway, or kill you, or just, yeah, they will kill you. Another thing going against the Spy though is the fact that he has like no health. He has the same amount of health as a sniper, so you're like, oh, well, that's not too bad. No, it is bad, because the Spy's main weapon is a melee weapon, so you have to be pretty close to people to actually use it effectively. And the sniper is a long-range guy who's usually way out in the back, not even in the midst of it, unlike the Spy. Now, the thing that really helped the Spy, because Valve was like, you know what, Spies are getting not too much attention. They are really underpowered, and they're probably going to get killed easily, which is very true. So that's when the Dead Ringer came along, and I'm not sure how long they've had the Dead Ringer. All I know is last year it got nerfed, which sucks. Now, if you don't know what the Dead Ringer is, if you're like, I've never played Spy, what? The Dead Ringer, if you get hit, if you take 1 point of damage, doesn't matter what type, it throws out a dummy I guess, and it announces that you died in chat, fakes your death, you turn invisible. Right the moment you take the damage, it throws out a dead dummy, so it looks like you died, and there's no way to tell that you actually aren't dead, because you cloaked invisibility, and it fakes your death, pretty much. And the other cool thing is, you take less damage with it active, which means you take like, I think 80% less damage when it's active. And you're going like, oh, that's amazing. No, it's not. The reason being is because the Dead Ringer got nerfed. It used to do 90% less damage, and well, I'm pretty sure it used to like to have a 90% damage reduction. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure it was 90. And pretty much, guys, even if it wasn't fully charged, you could cloak and stuff. Well, it got nerfed because too many people were complaining about it, and before the nerf, if you ran into somebody you would stay invisible and you wouldn't like flash and they wouldn't be able to see you even if you ran into them. So they nerfed it, and now the more damage you the more times you get hit with it out, the more damage you'll take. So pretty much the damage reduction goes down every time you get hit after your dead ringer has been activated. So if you're invisible and getting hit by a heavy, you're dead. You're not getting away from that heavy unless you like parkour ninja skills or it's a very wide open area. And it kind of sucks because the dead ringer was really good, especially considering you could just flip it out even if it wasn't fully charged, which is another bad thing about the dead ringer. So I just want to do that little dead ringer rant because not too many people rant about it. I mean, I know it's still usable, but for what the spy does, guys, when you think about it, he's kind of underpowered. Especially considering he can get killed by pyros and stuff, which begs to ask the question: why did they nerf it? Any pyro with enough ability, with like who avidly spy checks, will find a dead ringer spy pretty easily. Because pyro close range, spy close range, those are gonna mix, and that's why pyros are jerks. But I mean, I didn't really see the problem with it. I mean, from what I can understand, a confident enough pyro could easily track down a dead ringer spy. It's not like it extinguishes you every time you get set on fire. If you're on fire with the dead ringer out, you're on fire. So don't ask me why they nerfed it. I guess it's because apparently it was of the equip rates. But I mean, it kind of sucks because you don't really have too many spy watches to go by. You've got the default, the cloak and dagger, two reskins, and then two reskins of the default, and then you've got the dead ringer. And the dead ringer makes you die less, so it's no wonder everybody equipped it. But I mean, it kind of sucks that it got nerfed. Now it would have been better. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, when you decloak, it makes a ridiculously loud sound. That's another problem with it. Now, I mean, it wouldn't have been so bad if the Saharan spy set would have been still a thing, but of course they took that away too, and added an extra effect while taunting, which doesn't even beg to give up for what they did. I don't know. But it kind of sucks though. I mean, I'm sure a lot of tf2 players are gonna bash me in the comments like, oh, it was too not under. It was the spy isn't under power. Think about it, guys. How many spies have you ever seen actually be able to kill avidly and not die extremely a lot? Like, I mean, I'm sure some of you can say a count when you have, but when you think about it, guys, there's not too many amazing spies out there. I'm sure there are quite a few, but I mean, from what I've seen, the spy is kind of a bit underpowered and I play him a lot personally, and I may admit I'm not the best spy, but I mean, from what I can assure you, it's usually the dead ringer's not fully charged and you get killed. And then Ubersaw medics, don't even get me started. I hate those guys because for whatever reason, guys, one shot from an Ubersaw to a spy you're dead. Even if they don't taunt kill you, you're still dead. I don't understand how that works and why the Ubersaw is that overpowered. The Ubersaw is OP, I gotta say, because when you get hit with that thing, it's insta kill for spies. You're dead. Don't even think about it. You're dead. So anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this kind of a rant. I don't know, flipping. What is this? What is this game? Oh my gosh. Clash of Clans rant TF2 video. I don't know. It was a bit weird, but yeah. Hopefully in the Spy vs NG update they add some more weapons for the spy, because in my opinion he's kind of a bit underpowered. And I mean, I know he has the spysicle to prevent pyros from getting him, but gosh, you lose your knife, and then it's like, oh, what am I gonna do now? Like, you can't really defend yourself, and if you're not good with using guns, you're screwed. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, spy needs to get unnerfed. Bring the Saharan spy set back. And if you don't know what that did, when you had the full set, the dead ringer, your eternal reward, and the Fez, I can't remember the whole name, but it's something Fez, it would make it so that the dead ringer had a completely silent decloak so nobody could hear you. They nerfed it because people would complain it was too overpowered, and now it doesn't do that, so even if you had the full set, your dead ringer would go real loud. So yeah, don't ask me why they nerfed both of them. It kind of sucks. But anyway, guys, hopefully you like and subscribe down below, and hopefully you kind of enjoyed this bit of a rant, I guess. Leave your opinion down in the comments, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. So goodbye, and stay snarky. I just realized I talked nothing about Clash of Clans in this whole video except for rating. I suck. Goodbye.